Hi everyone, I'm back, and today I'm going to show you all how easy it is to make delicious homemade cornbread taste super amazing. This recipe is super delicious. Now guys, you have never had cornbread if you have not tried this recipe, and I am not kidding with you. You will need a measuring stick of 1 teaspoon. You will need 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and 3 1/3 cup of white granulated sugar. You will need a measuring glass. You will need buttermilk. You can use the non-fat buttermilk. This is the kind that I like to use. You will need salt, baking powder, 5 tablespoons of butter, 1 large egg, okay? You would need a nice silicone spatula to mix this up. I'm going to come back once I'm ready to mix these ingredients. Alright guys, I'm back. Now, I'm going to show you how to mix this. Now, I have a bowl that I'm going to mix this. Now, you see how this isn't super wide? I see how it's taller too. This is the kind of the pan that you want to use when you like the nice thick cornbread. But some people, if you have a wider pan, your cornbread will be super thin. I love to use this kind. Now, I have 3 tablespoons of butter right here. I'm going to microwave this. No, microwave is going crazy. Now, I've jumbled up my seasonings, or not my seasonings, my ingredients. So go ahead and measure out 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, your 1 cup of all-purpose flour, your 3/4 cup, or not 3/4, sorry, 1/3 cup of white granulated sugar. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to measure out my butter is ready. I'm going to move this aside, and I'm going to measure out my 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Now, when you're baking something, your measurements must be on point, or what's the word I'm looking for, on spot, or your cornbread will not turn out right. Now, I always like to come down here so I can see perfectly how much I'm going to be using. Now, I got my 1/3, so I'm just going to use the rest. That's about 1 1/3 cup. Now, I've made cornbread a couple times before using this buttermilk because I absolutely love cornbread. It's one of my favorite things to make. It's super easy if you try this recipe, guys. I am not joking with you all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my egg on in there, just like so. Now, do any of you guys appreciate that I'm cleaning up as I'm going? I love to clean up as I go, so everything is all nice, and so I can think better, so everything's not all crazy. You're going to be using 2 teaspoons of baking powder, just like this. Now, you're going to measure, go ahead, and a pinch of salt. That's all we're going to be using. There. Now, this butter has cooled down just enough. Awesome. Now, mix up this butter. So, sometimes it's not completely melted. Just mix it up with the rest of this melted butter. It will not do anything. It will be super amazing. Your cornbread is still going to be the most delicious and amazing cornbread you have ever tasted if you try this recipe, guys. You have never had cornbread unless you have had this recipe. Now, are you the kind of person who has to have cornbread at least 4 times a month? And I ain't kidding. I love cornbread, super amazing. It's so easy to make. Now, this is my recipe. Now, even when I make the Jiffy, I always like to put sugar in there. And I always put the same measurements of sugar in all of it. Go ahead and mix that butter up. Now I'm gonna mix this up. Now remember, don't mix this up too much because it's cornbread. You don't need to mix it because you don't want it to be liquidy. You know, like when you mix in cakes, you never want to mix it too much because you never want it to be super, super liquefied, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how much to mix this. Now this is a different channel, guys. My other channel, the Angry Jonah Show. I have that channel because it's kind of silly, a little funny channel. I love. Now the reason why I haven't posted in a while is because that phone is broke. That phone is not working right now. So this channel is my second channel. This is my first video that I'm posting on here. I have it on a new angle because if you go look at it, the Angry Jonah Show. It's 10:32 right now. I'm not even worried about the time right now, guys. My house is super amazing. My house, I have cleaned it all day, as you can tell. My house is all nice and put together. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this cornbread in here, just like this. Put all that cornbread in here, just like so. Make sure that you smooth your cornbread out. My oven, I have been preheating my oven my whole video time, so it is definitely preheated. Now when this cornbread is ready, we're gonna put this beautiful melted butter and melt it on top of it, and this is gonna taste super, super amazing. It's so good that I'm licking my hands, guys. I'm not joking. Now I'm gonna bake this for 40 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna bake this for 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the finished product. Hi guys, now the cornbread is ready. I'm gonna show you all how amazing it looks. Take a look at this cornbread. It's super hot. Now while it's hot, I like to go ahead and melt. And I did it off camera. I put 3 tablespoons of butter in here. I melted it. When I poured the batter in here. Guys, this cornbread recipe is super amazing. You gotta make this recipe at home. Make sure that you use 1 cup of the yellow cornmeal, 1 cup of the all-purpose flour, and also 1 cup of, or not 1 cup, 1/3 cup of the, what's it called, guys? My mind is not really circulating as it usually is. So you guys probably recognize me from a channel called The Angry Jonah Show. It is on YouTube. And my phone right now is not currently working. And my camera's at a new angle. I got a new tripod. It's on a chair. It's a short one, about this tall. It's hanging on a chair right now. I'm letting this cool down while I speak. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, get a mini plate. Now, you guys can absolutely use a cast iron skillet. Me and cast iron skillets, we do get along. I don't have one. I just went on Amazon and ordered one. Oh my god, guys. This is what cornbread is supposed to look like. Let me take a bite of this. Bye everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Good night.